football game for the ages. That's one of the best Thursday night football games I can think of for a while, at least recent times. Between divisional game, Buccaneers, Falcons. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a finish. Um, Not gonna lie, I was on the Buccaneers. Kind of was leaning that side, kind of felt good about it for most of the game. And then prime time Kirk O'Bangs just walk off with the backup running wide receiver here. Absolutely nuts. Just wanted to give a little instant reaction to that game. Just maybe some takes about moving forward, some dynasty, fantasy football outlook, maybe some sports betting things to take away from this. Just absolutely crazy game. If this is your first time stopping by, my name is DFS Daddy. Typically, you're going to see more sports betting stuff, but I also do dabble in some dynasty fantasy football. I have a separate page with that called Dynasty Savvy with me and some friends. But I figured I could give some more reactions to some games like this that I watch closely, give my insight on it, see if there's anything we could look forward to utilize here. So, I mean, just pulling up the stats, this was just a nutty game. It felt like everything hit, but at the same time, there was things that didn't. Felt like most things that I picked didn't hit. Like Baker's passing yards, he was on fire, like completion percentage wise and touchdown wise. That was the play, not the yardage. And that's just one of those things that happens with like sports betting and just games like this. Um, it felt like they were driving all over the field, but I guess realistically, it was a lot more of a balanced attack. We had those big runs, but really the run game felt pretty stale for me. I don't know if I love either of these running back situations right now until one or the other is gone. I think Bucky Irving is going to continue just to get more and more work as he is. It just seems more explosive. Kind of feels like a Najee Harris, Jalen Warren kind of situation where they're both just going to be handicapped by each other right now. Um, Pass catching wise, they both do catch. Like, I mean, this just looks bad. He got tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Bucky Irving, that's an element he's going to need to add. He got some design looks, which did look really solid. Um, Hopeful for him moving forward. I don't have too many shares of him, but something to consider. And then, I mean, Rashad White, if you take away that one run, that was, I forget if it was like 40, 50 yards, like we're talking about a dud of a performance. And 10 for 20, 30 yards or something. So that's just not too optimistic looking forward. Pass catching wise, Evans came out hot. He got 3 catches in the first drive, and we see he ends up with 562, 2 tutties. That's obviously fantastic. Um, it just felt like they didn't have those kind of chip away sustained drives that you would hope for. Same thing with Godwin. We're used to him getting just like peppered with targets. Seems like he would called back with penalty, whatnot. So just not a lot of consistent flow. And what's gonna be crazy is looking at the other side of this coin where they had all kinds of yards. Kirk throws for 509 yards. Absolutely insane stat line there. You see Drake London being the bulk of it. Kirk loves Darnell Mooney. He was throwing back shoulders to him, even though they were getting picked almost. That is an action item moving forward. If you can maybe look to get Darnell Mooney on the cheap, something to consider in positive matchups. Which going into it, I didn't think the Bucks was, but here we are. What's up with Bijan? Something's wrong with Bijan. Don't know what it is. I mean, it's not even like Algier looked good or was doing anything crazy, but he was still out there more than I would just want him to be. Something's up. I don't know what it is. Could be an injury. Could just be like coaching doesn't agree with him. I don't know. Something is wrong. I'm concerned, heavily concerned. As a Bijan Robison owner in Dynasty Fantasy Football, I'm concerned. And we can't talk about this game without talking about the Kyle Pitts resurgence. This was prime Kyle Pitts. This is what we wanted when we drafted Kyle Pitts, what we've been talking about all these years, what the Falcons wanted when they drafted him 4th overall. This is prime Kyle Pitts. This is what they want. But what's going to need to keep happening is the consistent targets and the play designs to get him open need to be way more innovative than just quick slants. Okay, you can't just throw him out wide and have him run drag routes and slants all day. He has the capabilities of being special. He was finding the space today. he was getting targeted underneath a ton whenever the Bucs were dropping in coverage a lot. And that's something that I think going into the game we weren't thinking too much about was the Buccaneers secondary, and just this defense is a bit injured. Don't have fully healthy pieces at their disposal, so it definitely limited them tonight to stop the Falcons. Clearly, the Buccaneers seem to have a positive game script, and they just couldn't really click towards the end. I think there were some coaching adjustments defensively from the Falcons that kind of especially limited Godwin. And Kate Otten was supposed to be someone who, against cover 3, against cover 6, that the Falcons run a lot, he's supposed to feast, and he just really didn't. He got some design screens early on, but nothing crazy. So amazing game. Love Thursday night football. Gives you another game of football to watch for the week. So glad we had a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Leave your reactions in the comment below. Did you think the Falcons were going to win this game? Did you expect Kirk to throw for 500? I don't know. Also, leave me a comment. Let me know how I did. This is one of my first videos doing something like this. I would love to hear your feedback. If you could provide some of that for me, I would appreciate it. I hope you have a great day today, and let's have a great Friday and a great weekend. We got week 5 coming up. I'm going to have some videos coming out about that, and maybe a Sunday recap video as well. So thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good day and have a good weekend.